Welcome to Journal Entries. I'm Samantha Hawley, and I work with successful women in business and leadership who are making six figures and tired of their work stress bleeding into their home life. I specialize in the ripple effect, helping you regulate your nervous system so that you can be focused and fulfilled in your career and patient and present at home. If you're ready to leave work at work and choose presence over performance, you are in the right place. Hello. Welcome to today's journaling session. This session is for you if you feel like you just can't leave work at work. You are the type of woman who, when you are getting your kids ready for bed or cooking dinner, you're just constantly replaying something that happened at work. But also when you're at work, vice versa, right? You're thinking of all of the things that your kids need. And the real goal is that you want to feel fulfilled in your career and able to disconnect at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., 3:30 p.m., so that when you get home or do pickup, you're able to be present and patient and focused and feel connected with your kids and not still replaying that meeting that you had at 2:30 or the emails that you didn't get to or running through tomorrow's to-do list. So the prompts that we're going to do today will help you do just that and especially help you show up more present at home. So let's dive in. Prompt number 1. What specific work thought or situation keeps replaying in your mind when you're trying to be present at home? And don't just say everything. Try to get as specific as possible. Is it a decision that you need to make, something that you said in a meeting, an email that you haven't yet sent, a team member who maybe dropped the ball? Name the exact thing that is currently or typically follows you home. Prompt number 2. If you actually let this go for the evening, if you stop thinking about it from 6 p.m. until tomorrow morning, what are you afraid would happen? And be brutally honest here. Go to worst case situation. Would you forget something important? Would somebody think that you don't care? Would the problem get even worse? Write about the fear beneath the mental replay and the spiraling. Prompt number 3. Think about the last time that you were fully present at home. Maybe it was a weekend morning, a vacation, bedtime when everything just flowed really well. What was different about your internal state that day? Not just your schedule and what you had going on that day, but your nervous system. Were you calmer, more confident? Had you made an important decision that was finally off your plate? So what were you feeling? When was it? What were you feeling? And what allowed you to be mentally there, not just physically there? And our final prompt, write this at the top of the page first. What if being present at home is the productive choice? And then I want you to reflect on that and ask yourself, if that were true, what would change about what you would allow yourself to do or not do? For example, if you measured success by how connected you felt with your family tonight, instead of how much you accomplished at work or how many to-do list items you crossed off, what would you do differently right now? What would you give yourself permission to stop thinking about? What decision could you make before you walk in the door that would let you actually be there, emotionally be there? Great job journaling through all of that. All of those prompts will be in the show notes. So if you loved them and you think you might need a refresher on your next very busy day, save this episode or subscribe if you aren't already so that you can come back. And here's what my client Christy said after she did our reflection form together. She said, "I've finally learned to leave work at work, even if work is still stressful. I no longer bring work home with me, and I'm a more supportive partner, especially when I don't explode at my husband from misplaced frustration at work." She's actually the one that inspired this journaling episode for you. And what I want to point out is that that is not willpower and it's not discipline either. That is nervous system regulation and decision-making clarity. What most high-achieving, ambitious, go-getter, goal-setter women think is that they need better boundaries. And what I mean by that is like, I need to stop thinking about work at 5 p.m. or I need to close my laptop at 5 p.m. But boundaries don't work when your nervous system is still activated. Even if your boundary is delegation, you need to offload some of your work to your employees, but that won't work when your nervous system is still activated too. You need to address what actually is keeping you mentally at work, and it's usually not what you think. Hopefully, you gained that little breakthrough today as you are journaling, and you can try this tonight or tomorrow based on when you're listening, and that will help you become more present throughout your evening. I'm so curious how this helps and how it shows up for you. Feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook, or you'll get a quicker response via email these days. So I'll include all of that in the show notes. But if you need more support, also consider booking a breakthrough intensive with me. This is where we spend 90 minutes together identifying your specific patterns. So the ones keeping you from being present. And we don't just talk about work-life balance. That's not really a thing. We create an actual internal shift, the one that you hopefully felt today, but way, way, way deeper, so that you can enjoy your leadership role and the mom who's actually there for bedtime. And it is so fulfilling in all areas of your life. So anyways, if you are ready to stop bringing work stress home, click the link in my show notes for that breakthrough intensive. Also, my Calm Mind Blueprint is in there. It's totally free. Either way, thank you so much for being here with me and journaling today. I will see you next week. Thanks for joining me for today's journal entry. If something resonated with you, I'd love to know about it. Screenshot this episode, share it on social media, and tag me at samantha.s.says. Or even leave a review, which will help more women find this podcast to create more fulfillment in their career and as a mom. And hey, if you're thinking, I wish I could get more of this, I've got you covered. Click on the link in the show notes, which I customize each week based on what we're talking about. And I always include the link to the Calm Mind Blueprint, which are my 5 journal prompts to go from overwhelm to inner peace in 2 to 10 minutes a day. Subscribe so that you catch my Thursday 5-minute journal with me episodes and next week's full episode where we will continue this journey together. I'll see you then.